Boom. I'm late. How do you like that? You guys, it was hard for me to get my act together. I had everything. I can't even tell you how horrible my desk is. It's a tragedy. But I see people coming, which is great. And today is let's talk about the results. Let's brag a little bit. There's my Roberta. Hi, Roberta. I see you. Start saying hello. Start throwing down the love. Start getting some support. Bring your friends in. Share it. We've got, oh my goodness, I forgot to pull a name too for the book. You guys, the book will be given away tomorrow. I just want you to know, in a good way, I am ridiculously busy. Ridiculously busy. And I'm not complaining. This is not a complaint. You know what this is? This is I am overwhelmed. I am thrilled. I never thought I would get this kind of success from a group before, because I've never seen it quite like this. You know, I have the programs, but I had you. And boy, did you guys you just made a difference. And by the way, I'm tugging at a shirt that I haven't been able to wear. The results. What can I do with that? Sue, good to see you. Lucy, Teresa, look at all you people. Tracy, you're there. Good grief. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. And if you have friends that you want to share the love with, a lot of you are sprinters. I love that. The sprinters we just finished our first round, and I am telling you, the results have been, I've cried about 3 times today. I'm telling you, I've been fully eye-watery and everything. And I've been in touch with Marla, and I'm waiting to hear if she's going to be doing a Facebook Live at 3 o'clock. We'll see. And she's got news to share, and I'm not going to steal her thunder. But anyway, everybody who has been praying, y'all are amazing. And we've all been praying, and I'm going to let her share the news. So let's go back to the sprint. You know, we've been doing the sprint for the last 7 days. Today was day 7. Well, actually day 8, but today was your weigh-in day, because you weighed in last week. This was your measurement day, and this is the day that, you know, things get real. Now, one of the things that I'm going to say, and I want you to light this up in flames across your mirror or whatever, that comparison is the thief of joy. There are people in there. We had one woman lose 25 pounds in 7 days. Now, she had a lot of edema and what have you, but come on, 25 pounds. She was compliant. She listened to the program. And, excuse me, spinach. But you know what the greatest thing about this whole thing is that she just took this program on as her own, and everybody who did got results. Now, I had somebody who was thrilled with 2 pounds lost, and no inches, by the way, because she got up in the morning and she didn't have the pain. She didn't have the pain, wasn't taking the ibuprofen anymore. This is what happens when we get rid of inflammation, you guys. The pain does go away. The pain does dissipate, at least. It's not like it was. I'm not saying that you're going to 100% get it taken care of. You know, maybe you will, maybe you won't. Everybody's mileage varies, right? We're all different cars out on the freeway of life, if I can be stupid for a minute. But, you know, the fact is, look at where we are. Look at what has happened. Look at the results that you have seen. Gosh, I can't even tell you. We've already up to 31 comments. I haven't seen all of them yet. I'm on my laptop doing this because we got a new internet signal. Let me know what you think of the quality of the broadcast. I think it's better. The speed is like 3 times what it was, and it's better on my laptop, it seems, than my phone. But I don't know. So let me know about that. I'm trying to watch all this stuff. I can't get it. But anyway. Okay, page unresponsive. Fabulous. So here's what you need to know. We're going to give this book away tomorrow because I have not had an opportunity to even take a look at what's going on. Can you imagine? That's crazy town. I haven't even taken a look to see what's going on. And that's my usual thing that I do Monday morning, but I haven't done that. Also, it is time to look at jumping on to the Hot Melt Diet. The Hot Melt Diet is our paid group. In the Hot Melt Diet, there's coaching. In the Hot Melt Diet, there is more, stuff. You were given an email on it on Thursday and Friday. So if you were part of the sprint, go take a look at that. There's 3 choices. You get a discount, and it also brings you into the group. The Hot Melt Diet group is going to continue where we have gone. Now, the Hot Melt Sprint is 7 days of ditching the inflammation, getting you off of a weight loss plateau, or starting your weight loss journey. Those 3 things. And those 3 things will forever, ever be in place. We are going to do the Hot Melt Sprint every month when we're in zone 2, which is the kitchen, which is appropriate, right? But I just want to mention this because what's next is invariably the next question. I've done this, I've gotten results, now what's next? Well, what's next is, yes, this is a pay-to-play kind of a thing, but let me just say this. When you had a free thing that has given you results, the paid thing is going to go deeper. And what it does is it gives you an opportunity in a smaller group to really go into what's going on with your body. So you get an education on this, obviously a whole lot more recipes, obviously some variety, which is really fun. It's the spice of life. And I'm there for you to coach. And we'll do a once a week coaching Q&A session. And I know you're going to like that because this is the stuff that makes things click. Why do you think Weight Watchers has been around for so many years? I'm not personally not a big fan, but they're there because of their community. This is taking that community to the next level. I hope you join us. We have extended the sale out, and all you have to do is go to Hot Melt Diet. Listen to that thing out there. I'm sorry, no. All you need to do is, if you can hear it, it's a squirrel outside just going berserk. All you have to do is go to savingdinner.com/melt. Everything's there. You'll get the discount. Put in the code HMD, that's Hot Melt Diet Sprint 19. Altogether, HMD Sprint 19. That's it. That's all you have to do. Simple. Look at all this. Look at all you guys. Sounds choppy every once in a while. Bummer. Okay. Bad connection, cutting out. Oh man. Janice, there's sugar in tomatoes. Okay. You know what, you guys, I am doing the best that I can. Sorry. I think that has a lot to my connection. All right. So I want to show you something here that I think is going to really help. And this is something that I want to talk about because no, it's not a white squirrel. I want a white squirrel, right? No, just all lowercase is fine. Caps don't matter. No, it's just keep it all the same. Get in the program because we're going to go to the next level. And I'm going to be doing all kinds of teaching there. This is my opportunity to just like dig into some of the science. I don't know about you, but when I am able to connect the dots, then I'm all in. I'm crazy town all in. When you can connect the dots and see know what's going on in your body and know why you're not going to eat a certain thing. People were posting certain things saying, can I have this? Can I have that? Can I have this? Can I have that? And, sometimes it had sugar, sometimes it was okay, whatever. But in the sprint, it's very, very simple and it's very restricted and it brings you right down to some very simple foods. And there's a reason for it. Every single food in there was there for a purpose. Every single food, it was in there for a purpose. It did something for you. And you know that. I've told you that. The broth was in there to support your gut and to help to heal the gut, and because it is super soul satisfying. I understand what it is. I mean, who wants to live in a life of deprivation? One of my favorite comments when I asked you, what was the aha moment you had, that someone had written in and said that it wasn't deprivation, that it was delicious and that it was easy. And that's the whole idea behind this. I want it to be delicious. I want it to be easy. I don't want you to feel deprived for a moment. Lots of you said that you really enjoyed the sprouts. And I was thrilled about that as well, because all of these things were nutrient dense. All of them were created in a way to give you a sense of yummy, wonderful comfort with the soup, some crunch with the salad, and then that protein. And of course, the fat that was there to just basically sew the whole thing up together. That crunch with the salad had all your fiber in it. And didn't it make you feel good? I saw lots of people feeling really good. I saw lots of people losing a lot of weight, a lot of inches. And I'm going to share with you my own triumph, because I was really shocked. So I lost a total of 7 pounds and 6.5 inches. I'm telling you, I can't even believe it. I'm wearing a shirt that I haven't worn in a long time. And I can certainly see it in my face, and I feel really, really, really good. No pain. I had this weirdo pain that I'd get in my, that I was getting right here in my ribs. It's gone. Don't have it anymore. So that's pretty cool. My quote today, you guys always want to know what the quote of the day is, and I have one, and I think it's so incredibly important, especially for where we are right now, having just finished the sprint, having just done all the things that we have done, right? I never dreamed, okay, this is the quote. I never dreamed of success. I worked for it. Let that sink in. That's Estee Lauder, who of course, was the big makeup magnet that she was. And for her time, it was unusual for a woman to be that successful. But she never just dreamed of success. In other words, she didn't have a vision for herself or anything like that. She's saying she took action. And all of you who had any kind of result whatsoever did the same thing. You didn't just sit there and just say, well, there it is. There it is. There's this free sprint program. Cool. No, you went to the grocery store, you chopped up stuff and made your soup. You were gardeners. You made your little broccoli sprouts. You did all the things. You did this, and then you ate it, and you checked in, and you talked to each other. You drank your water. You drank your ACV, and you stayed the course. Most of you did. Most of you were right on it. And when you didn't, you came in and you said, this happened, and I can't believe I did this, and I felt crappy afterwards. Lesson learned. We learn our lessons, you guys. We learn our lessons when we understand and we take in the responsibility that we need to take in. We don't brush it off. So where did I do with my thing? Oh my goodness, I think it's downstairs. Goodness, yes it is. But I did I changed the timeline of Carbage, and I'm calling it now the countdown to the Carbage Carnage. Marla called it Carbage Carnage on Saturday. I almost fell out of my chair. It's exactly what it is. It is carnage. And again, it goes from here for this just gotta have it, and then taking it in and eating it, obsessing about it. Then there's the regret, the remorse, the blah, 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 till you get to the place again of forgetting about it. But that doesn't make you immune to the consequences. The consequences come, and the consequences are huge. You add the weight by the ounce, not the pound, by the ounce, and it creeps and it creeps and it creeps. Then you play with that same 4 pounds. Then you forget about it, and then that next thing you know, at the end of the year, you've got 10 pounds, and before you know it, you've got 100-pound weight gain. This is stopping right now. Do you understand this? We're stopping right now because we're not going to just dream of success. We're going to work for it. We're going to work for it. We're going to work for it, and it's not hard. It's not difficult. It's not too, much. It's simple, and it brings everything in. If you can get that inflammation under control, you can get everything else under control. I think it was Bobby was sharing that it took her 3 months to declutter all the insulin that had gathered up in her body. 3 months. And she also lost 11.5 pounds. I had another one that lost, 10 pounds and 11 pounds. Lots of, double-digit losses. Why? Inflammation. And true weight loss too, but a lot of inflammation, you know? Now, if you're one of the ones who, and I've got a couple people who've already been intermittent fasting, already low carb, already doing a lot of the good things, but just dialed it in really well with the sprint and didn't get the results that you were hoping to get, if you feel better, if you've lost something, if you've learned some new things about yourself and seen the light of how this program can totally change the way you see things, then you did get something out of it, didn't you? And we're not going to allow comparison to be the thief of our joy. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is take what we have and be grateful for it. That gratitude will never, ever, ever replace results. You know, your results are your results. Your results are personal. Your results are for you. Your results are for you to learn something from them. And you have that opportunity to do that right now, today. And you have the opportunity to go deeper as much as you want. Now, for those of you who are not going to go forward with our hot melt diet group, okay, that's fine. I understand. My feelings are not hurt. If it's not for you, it's not for you. However, in this particular, if you're going to just take the hot melt sprint, modify it a little bit, okay? Add a little bit more protein. Stay with the same things, though. Stay with the same things of intermittent fasting, drinking your ACV, and not eating until you're hungry. Those three things are just like killer. And they kill the stupid snacky stuff that we do, and the garbage eating and all that other kind of stuff. And the other thing that it does is it brings in awareness, and awareness is like 90% of it. You've got a plan, you've got the awareness, and now you're willing to work for it, because that's what success is. Success is work, and it takes work. One of the things that Marla and I are dear friends, and it's light switch city with her. She's like, I realize this, salt shaker gone. I realize this, I'm eating too much. I realize this, that light switch has constantly gone off for her. I know it's gone off for you too. Write it down. Write it down. Do you understand? Those are cornerstones of your path. Those are cornerstones to remind yourself, hey, this is what happened. We don't want to forget. There are things that we do that we forget. We forget the bad stuff. We forget the 4-pound song and dance that we do. We forget that, this cycle of carnage, garbage stuff, the countdown that we have and this thing going on and the obsession and all that. We forget about all of that stuff. What I don't want you to forget about is your success. Your success has been critical. Your success has been because you made it happen. Your success has been moments when you've gone, wow, I can do this. This is incredible. This worked for me. Write it down. We commemorate birthdays. We commemorate holidays. We write those things down. We write down people's birthdays in our calendars so we don't forget them. We want to remember that person on their special day. I want you to remember these moments. Remember them. Build from them. You've just laid a very important foundation. Why would you walk away from it? You've got the building materials, the good building materials, to create a whole new structure. Why would you just leave them sitting on the ground? You're the architect. You're also the builder. You know what to do. So don't walk away from it. And when you're feeling discouraged or whatever, you've got a community that loves you, cares about you, has your back. You've got a plan that you know what to do with. You know how to implement it. And the last thing that I will never, ever, ever take away from is you are a lot stronger than you think you are. Give yourself credit. The sprint didn't just happen. You did it. Do you get that? Connect the dots. You are so much more powerful than you give yourself credit for. You're not pitiful. You're powerful. That should light you up like the 4th of July. That should make you say, look at me. I'm invincible. Do your pose. Do your Wonder Woman pose. Get your fists planted on your hips. Throw your shoulders back. Put your chin up and declare it. Do you remember when I told you about point and call? The very powerful system for completely changing the whole Japanese railway system. In the point and call, the Japanese were having accidents with their trains. Even though everybody had the thing, they had their checklist, they had all their stuff that they were supposed to do. But rather than just everybody do their thing, they would say, we're turning left. Somebody down the way would say, we're turning left. And the guy who's doing it says, I'm turning left now. And then the guy with the checkbook thing, the clipboard would make a check mark there. They reduced their accidents by 85%, something like that. I hate all the percentages and statistics and stuff. It was eye-opening. I forgot the exact number, but does it matter? The point was they pointed at it, they called it and pointed. Point and call, point and call. Do that. Point and call out something that's sitting in your pantry that's no longer good for you. I see you, sugar. You're not coming into my mouth anymore. I see you, good healthy food. I'll see you at lunchtime. Those kind of things. And I know it sounds kind of crazy. And I also call it mirror therapy because can't even tell you how many times I've stood in front of the mirror telling myself that I was worthy of the ultimate care that I could give myself, which, by the way, comes on the end of my fork and the way I take care of my body by moving it. How many times I've stood in front of that mirror with tears coming down my eyes because I blew it and said that doesn't have to be the end of this quest. I can do it, and back and forth. Understand that you are the most powerful instrument you have. I am merely a teacher, a mentor, a coach, a guide. Yeah, I've got some, but I am not your guru. No, I'm not. Your house, Marla will tell you this, your house didn't get messy in a day and it's not going to get cleaned up in a day either. She'll tell you that. Same thing applies to your body. But you have the power, you have the tools, you know how to take action, you know how to work for it. Your ability to put out, to put action on it and to do a little something every day is fantastic. And your own inner nutritional guru will take you all the way. I promise you, you're starting to listen to her. She loves you. She's looking out for you, your best interests. And if something I say doesn't line up with what she wants, listen to her, not me. I am not your guru. I am your guide, your coach, your mentor, your friend. I've got your back. But if I say something that doesn't jive with what you need, don't do it. I had somebody who wrote and said, I can't do the sprint. I've got the flights. I've got these knees, blah, blah, blah. Well, then don't do them. But do something. Do something that's appropriate for you. Listen to your inner stuff. Don't compare. Don't say, I need to do this because Leanne said this. Never. You need to do what you need to do for you because you said it. We all have that. We all need somebody who's going to guide us, who's going to teach us, who's going to give us something that we can, run with. I cannot run with your program though. I can't do it for you. I can only do what I can do. I am limited as I'll get out. I can show you recipes. I can demonstrate them. I can eat them in front of you and tell you how delicious they are. But I'm not going to go to the grocery store and get groceries, nor am I going to come home and cook it for you. I can't. That's beyond what I am able to do. But you're able to do it. You're able to take that kind of success. You're able to take that kind of action and make it your own. I will always be there for you. I will be there for you in the sprint, but understand the sprint is limited. It's 7 days. It is a launch pad. It is not the program forever and ever, amen. It is a launch pad. You can come back to it anytime. Anytime you want to. It's a launch pad. But understand there's real life out there. You are going to go out to dinner. I promise you, you're going to go out to dinner probably in the next month. What are you going to do? Are you going to just say, oh, well, just this once won't hurt, or it's okay, or I'm just going to have this. You know, today Mark was saying, we have all these baby scallops that are in the freezer. He said, you know, I don't suppose you want to make them with pasta. I said, no, I don't. Why would I want to go back to the very thing that inflamed me, that put 7 pounds on my frame, that made me feel bad and hurt my body? Yeah, gluten-free or whatever, it just doesn't matter. Why do I want that? I don't, is the answer. I don't want that. And I don't want it. I want to feel good all the time. I can. I love what Allison says. She said, it has totally changed the way I see things. Well, that's it. You know, I don't have rose-colored glasses on at all. I don't think you do either. But when I put on my glasses, oh, I can see. Now I can see the comments and all of that. Just, this is where I am at this stage in my life. I need glasses to see, to read. You need to put on your glasses. Your glasses are going to be different than mine. Marla and I laughed about it because I put her glasses on the other day and I was just like, wow, she has astigmatism, you know? And we talked about glasses and everything. She bought me these because they are anti-glare. And she's saying, you know, your other glasses are glaring. And she said, what is your prescription? You know, what do you wear? And I said, well, I've been wearing 150s, but I think I need 175s. Well, she got me the 175s with the anti-glare. And guess what? I can see. Wow, what it is to see. And that's what you need to do. You need to put on your glasses so you can see. You need your vision. I want you to create a vision of yourself. I want you to create a vision of yourself that is so much bigger than what you currently have, because you can do it. You just did 7 days. You've just proven my point. Yes, you can do it. I don't care if you have 10 more pounds you want to lose, or if you have 100 or 150 or 200 pounds to lose. All doable, because you put it on 1 ounce at a time and you're going to take it off 1 ounce at a time. It's going to take as much time to lose as it's going to take to lose. Whatever time that is. We can't be in a hurry. We can't have this microwave mentality that it's got to be gone tomorrow. It didn't get there in 1 day or a week or a year even. So let's take our time and reassess and understand that we just need to do the work. Big deal. We need to do the work, and it's fun. Is it not fun in a community? Jiminy, people I saw who said, this has been the most incredible community. I couldn't have done it without my community. I couldn't have done it without the encouragement and the help. And I had so many people who were jumping on and helping other people. And God bless you. I love you. Thank you. You know, I couldn't keep up with it. Honestly, I was shocked at how much you all cared for each other and loved each other. This is a sisterhood. It's beyond community. It's a sisterhood. If you're a sister, I want you to put I am a sister in the comments. Other people know we're also, because we're not going to stop. Seeing people take responsibility for their lives, do the work, and get these kind of results, for me, is humbling on one hand and absolutely exhilarating on the other. I cannot tell you. I worked hard on this program, this Hot Melt Sprint. This Hot Melt Sprint was from my heart because I wanted it. And this is the 3rd iteration. I'm going to keep doing it. You know, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep helping you break bad habits. I'm going to keep helping you to get better. That's why I'm here. You know, when I came out and saw Marla, if you guys ever saw that, I think it was on May 28th or something, and I surprised her. I hadn't seen her in like 2 years. I had a very vivid dream about her and me, and I just couldn't shake it that I needed to come out and see her. So I made reservations, came out. I got everybody on her team, including Justin and her husband, Robert, knowing that I was going to come out and see her. I arrived on a Wednesday night, and on Thursday, I knew she was going to be doing her show. I know at that time she wasn't doing them on a regular time basis. It was just like, you know, whenever she could fit it in for the day. So Kathy, I knew, would know what time it was, so I asked her. And so Kathy told me, yes, she's going to be doing it too. So I got everything ready to go. And I drove to her house because I'd been there before. And she's doing her live show out on the patio, on the deck. And I went in and I supported her. And it was completely emotionally overwhelming for both of us. I had been dreaming of this time together, and I had missed her like how you miss your best friend. And so when I saw her, and we had that opportunity to get together and really kick off our body clutter month of June, it was a great thing. It was fantastic. And on the way home, when I was on that plane, I just had this feeling in my heart that I need to be there. And I was just like, I just moved to Boulder. I don't want, I just moved to Boulder. We just got ski passes for the next year. All these things in my head. I thought, how am I going to tell Mark all this? And then when I got home, I just sat down, I really thought about it. I prayed about it, and I couldn't shake it. The next day I sat down with him and I said, we need to move to Brevard. And God bless him, without going through all the detail of the discussion and everything, we obviously made that choice. And I believe being here has given me an opportunity, first of all, to be with my best friend has been an amazing thing. I needed it and she did. And I also have to say how incredibly proud of her I am. She's lost 16 pounds since July. 16 pounds, that's a lot. And her blood sugar's coming down, and she is walking her talk. She is a changed woman, and she will continue to do this. And it's not going as fast as some of you all. That hasn't even entered into her thinking, because she's proud of what she's done, and she should be. She should be, and you should be proud of what you've done. I could cry because I do that. The Hot Melt Diet group is crazy right now. The Hot Melt Diet group has about, 60, 70 requests to join on our Facebook group. We need to go through them and get them done. Our team is overwhelmed right now. So I'm asking your indulgence to just hang in there with me. We will get them done today. Okay? We will get them done today. I promise you. But I just got to get them all. I have to go through. We verify your purchase. We put you in there. And it's important to do that. And it's not that we want to be exclusive and excluding. We are including you in a program that is free. The Sprint, I could charge for. I am not charging for it. It is free. It's 7 days. You get all kinds of stuff with that, right? You get all kinds of stuff with that. The Hot Melt Diet group is a paid group. There's coaching, Q&As, and help involved in that one, and deep dive teaching. And if that's you and you want to go forward, go to savingdinner.com/melt, enter the code HMDSprint19. Guess what? You'll get a discount, you'll get in, and you'll get part of the coaching. I am going to be doing a coaching call likely by Wednesday or Thursday. I've already taught my subjects. I've already created my curriculum. You guys are going to be blown away because there's so much good stuff. Look at this, like 123 comments. Are you sharing this, by the way? Sharing is caring, guys. Sharing is love. Do you know a friend who's suffering from the garbage carnage? I bet you do. And if you have ever, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to call Marla and I out. We have together gone through and garbaged the carnage in a way that has just been ridiculous. We have, and we will freely admit it. She's my favorite food buddy, but we're changing because we have flipped the switch, ladies. That switch is so flipped, it's not even funny. You have to know Marla Silly to understand When she changes her mind, it is changed. There is no going. That woman is stubborn. So stubborn, and I'm so proud of her. And I'm so proud of you because you have done all of this. That flipping of the switch, my goodness. Are you flipping it right now? Are you flipping and going over? This is how you become what you're meant to be, because you have a purpose. You're here for a reason. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. I would call you home. It'd be over, done, like that. Oof, like that. But he hasn't. He has you here. So now it's just a matter of let's getting the vehicle tuned up, get it into the shop, get it tuned up, put in the correct fuel. Let's get it running, and let's figure it out. You know, you do this by cleaning up your house, by the way. You do this by cleaning up your personal house too, your body. And suddenly your options are endless. Endless options. If you want endless options, tell me about it. What options do you have? What options? All these comments. Yes, me too. So this week, remember that Q&A is on Friday. Q&A is on Friday. And all you have to do is send in your questions to support@savingdinner.com. And, you know, for Leanne, Q&A on Friday or whatever you want to put, just so that customer service knows. And then I can get those questions and I will answer them for you. We're going to be talking, by the way, our first coaching call for the hot melt diet is going to be a big dive in. You guys, there's so much information out there, and I want to make sure you're getting the right stuff. And again, the things that I'm teaching are based on the latest science. Okay, I will bring in scientific studies. I get into PubMed and I look for why this is the case. You know, you're always going to be hearing nutritional information that's going to be contradictory. You're going to hear people say keto is so bad, it's so bad for you, it's so awful. You're going to hear people saying keto is the best thing since sliced bread. You're going to hear people tell you that you should be a vegan or you should be a vegetarian. You're going to hear people say, you know, you should be a carnivore. As a matter of fact, you should only eat meat and stay away from the plants, all those lectins, all those phytates. You're going to hear people tell you all kinds of things. They want to throw you down this endless, you know, slide of information. It really is. And what I want to do is bring you to the place of not having so much information, but instead having the information that can absolutely 100% change your life. Now, fasting is one of those topics that is, it's vast. It's been around forever. It was back in the Stone Age, basically, that they were using it. And it's also how our physiology has adapted over the years. Fasting is not starvation, right? Fasting's never been starvation. A forced fast would be starvation. Fasting, we're going to teach you, I'm going to teach you all about it in the Hot Melt Diet group, and it will be this week. I will post it once we get everybody added in, okay? I will post the time, and of course, yes, with a Facebook Live, you can always go back. You can always ask questions, etc. So, share this video if you would. If you have anybody who's suffering in doing the countdown to garbage carnage, you know what that is. You know what hell that is to live in, because that's all you can think about. If you want to stop living like that, pull the plug on that garbage carnage, right? And flip the switch to an enlightened way of eating, an enlightened way of understanding what's going on with your body, then join us on the sprint if you haven't yet. You know, the sprint that's where you start. It's easy. Go to savingdinner.com/sprint. Get there. As soon as you get in there, you get your program pops up for you. And guess what else pops up for you? An invitation to the Hot Melt Sprint group. We're going to have amazing support and encouragement, and you're going to see results. You know, Your mileage may vary, but you're going to see results. Okay, I've been talking for a long time. I need to get off here. So just write down, everybody, what you're having for dinner. I'd love to know post sprint, and I hope that you're staying the course and that you're not going to go do something crazy like, you know, throw pasta in with your baby scallops. Let me know what you're doing. What's for dinner, guys? Show me in the comments. And if you need my help or you need anything, you know where to find me. I'm hoping, because I'm seeing Marla's hearts go up, I'm hoping she's here, and I'm that there's going to be time at 3 o'clock because I need it. And I really appreciate all your support and your help and your encouragement and everything. You guys have been amazing. I am going to hop on and get as many people as I can added to the Hot Melt Diet group. And I want you to remember this. You did the work. And I'm so, so, so proud of you. Congratulations. You deserve all the success you've gotten. See you at 3 o'clock. Bye. Oh dear, if I can end the video.